idea of being a streamer. My idea was to create a conglomerate, a massive network of gaming, like cross games. I'm gonna go blue screen for a second. We got Guild in Black Desert, we got Crew in GTA, we got Posse for Red Dead Redemption. Of course, that's the only one I'm on. Is it under our name? But I have an idea for that. Fallout 76, we got Elder Scrolls Online, we got players on Madden, NBA 2K, I play Anthem, I want to get rolling on Apex again, Terra, and just even solo games. I use it honestly a lot, and the idea is that we can all work together. I don't have to play all those games all the time. That I could create a unit where I got a trusted leader for each game, where that person's going to be the main person everybody goes to talk to outside of me, recruiting and all that. Anyways, another part of this was to introduce, it wasn't to just stream a couple games, but to introduce games and to look out and look for games that are not so much played. Let me get this in a folder. And so, without further ado, here's Bound by Flame. Never played it, don't know much about it. So there's another side story. Wanted to play Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2. I have a fascination for dragons, ninjas, and so Ninja Gaiden always been my thing. It was a PlayStation game. Went over to my buddy's house, he had it. He's like, well, if you want to play, we're gonna restart from the beginning on the hardest difficulty. So the way you get to play, otherwise you gotta watch me. Challenge accepted ever since then though. Kind of just been doing it on the hardest difficulty. Really forces you to get better at the game. You die a lot. People hate this aspect of it. This probably won't be streamed again for a while. It'll be a short stream. Just judge the gameplay story. It's gonna be worth going for the platinum. Easiest way to do it though, like I said, knock out your hardest difficulty first. Now I'm gonna let the story do its thing.
I shall ever forget the strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan. The peoples of the world had been fearfully whispering about the Ice Lords for the past 10 years, though of course they had been present long before then. The Deadwalker army, an endless horde of undead creatures under the Ice Lord's command, swept down from the mountains in the north, annihilating all resistance on the continent. Each battle only served to swell their ranks with the defeated dead. Their bloodless foes seemed ready to sink into an
I feel like I've heard this plot.
there would be no place for the living. They tried to stand against the invaders. The elves, who had hitherto remained neutral, and the red scribes, a small group of scholars who believed their knowledge might be able to tip the scales. The scribes had recently engaged the services of a group of mercenaries known as the Freeborn Blades, a renowned company who would become even more so after these events. The Blades were to protect them and performed a ritual which was intended to change the course of the war.
A little bit dated graphics. While that loads, I'm actually gonna add this to that same folder. Whoa, See, as long as it's up to here, it's not.
Great scouts. You can smell them from 50 yards away. So here we are. But just think, the captain wanted me to stay and set up camp. I didn't join the Freeborn Blades to stand Posse in their trains. But he knows that. He knows his men, and he knows his powder master hates just hanging around. Setting up camp. Now that's what I call being useful. I honestly believe we stay out of this damn war until the end. Well, looks like the end just showed up. The Ice Lords have really done it this time. All of Vertiel is on the brink. Nothing will stop the Deadwalkers. Soon there won't be a town left to fall back to, or even a tavern where you can spend your pay.
Alright, got like a Borderlands feel in the background.
This filthy, stinking tide, if it were even possible. Let's hope our beloved employers can deliver on their promises. If their big ritual thing doesn't pan out, we're all gonna be left standing here with our asses hanging out. A bunch of chatty priests playing Sorcerer's Apprentice against 7 immortal mages. Sounds great. Anyhow, you have to fight fire with fire, so they say. Damn, they're here already. I better warn the others fast.
Enjoy your stroll? Get over here and tell me about it. By the looks of you, I'm guessing it wasn't just a quiet stroll. So, what did you see?
The Deadwalkers are already close. I got one of their scouts.
God damn it, Vulcan. I've told you 100 times. Recon means observing and reporting. Marching in and fighting without thinking.
I didn't want him to alert all of the others before we were ready for them.
But what if they'd have killed you? Then you wouldn't have been able to alert us before they were ready to attack us. Think for a second. God's blood. We have to get ready for it. Now that you've finally got your ass back over here, you can prepare some traps. Get Peeler to help you place them around the temple. That'll give us some time, and we'll hear them coming.
Yes, sir, Captain.
And if you have questions, you know where to find me. The way you're standing there looking like a kid waiting for sweeties tells me you have a question. Oh, come on then, out with it.
This isn't the ideal place to get trapped by the Deadwalkers. Do we have an escape plan?
If you think I dragged us to the top of this mountain without figuring out how to get back down, laddie, you're not going to be commanding troops anytime soon. It's true they're early, but the plan stays the same. We have to hold this position until the dozy bastards are done with their chanting. What comes after that is my concern until I tell you.
There's something creepy about our employers.
I shouldn't have to remind you of the Freeborn Blades Code. You don't ask questions about a paying customer. And of course they're strange. It doesn't take a genius to figure out they're more than just wise men seeking knowledge. But so far, the only thing that's bothering me is their insistence on performing the ritual in this god's forsaken temple.
I guess that this is the only place they can do it. Or maybe they just don't want to die without company. The whole thing stinks of mass suicide to me.
Ah, give it a rest, lad. Damn. Probably should have got them to pay in advance.
Anything else I can do, apart from waiting for the hobblers to come knocking on the temple doors?
You could go and search the area. Nobody's coming back to collect what they left here. Or you could go and check inside. See if our adorable employers need a hand. Or a neck rub.
I'll go, Captain. Give all these to Peeler. He'll figure it out. Hey, Peeler, lend me a hand, will you? We've got to prepare the area before it gets overwhelmed with walking corpses. These are a few treats to welcome our buddies, the Deadwalkers. Booby trap all the access points. Try not to...
Don't sweat it, I can handle it.
I'm not kidding. If you lose an arm, it's gonna be my ass that gets blamed.
Can't talk to you right now.
Are coming! Now!
Drive them back! We must hold the Esplanade! Oh, shite! Here come more of them!
How's that sample?